Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be about the narcissist seasonal or holiday devaluation and discard of those around them. Now, not all narcissistic people do this. Some narcissists follow a pattern where they will discard you at certain times of the years, disappear on you, ghost you, find a new replacement for you, and then at some point they come back to you. Other narcissists will use special occasions as a method to manipulate people by showering people with attention, affection, support, by going all out, creating the best special occasion they can because they're expecting eternal praise, eternal recognition, eternal gratitude for doing so. When it comes to a narcissist, although they follow the same criteria, their patterns of behaviour depends on that individual narcissist, on what their top 3 patterns of behaviour are. So if a narcissist requires excessive attention, and that's one of their top criterias, and they are a grandiose narcissist, they're more likely to go out and spoil everybody on special occasions to get that attention on themselves. If they are a fragile, a vulnerable narcissist that believes that they are the victim of everybody around them, they're going to go all out to devalue those around them, to make those around them feel less than. They're going to victimize people just because they're a victim of, usually a victim. They feel like they need to victimize others to feel better about themselves. So this video is going to be about why those narcissists who do devalue and discard around the holidays, around seasonal events, around special occasions. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about the narcissist personality disorder, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with in your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. So when it comes to a narcissist, they often feel entitled to have things their own way. So when things aren't going their own way, they're going to sabotage it for others. Narcissists are usually incredibly envious of those around them. So if they're envious of something someone else is doing or someone else has, they're going to sabotage. A narcissist will sabotage their own children. If they feel like their own children are getting more attention than them on special occasions, they will go all out to sabotage their children, to bring their children down, to bring those around them down, to devalue those around them, so those around them don't feel enough. A narcissist wants to be the ringleader, they want to be the master, they want to be responsible for everybody else's happiness. And if they're not the reason why everybody else is happy, they are going to make sure they're the reason why everyone else is unhappy, yet they're going to blame everybody else for being unhappy. They're going to step away from taking all responsibility for their behaviour. And often one of the ways a narcissist will make people feel unhappy is by creating that environment of fear, of stress, of anxiety, of guilt, of regret. So a narcissist will place that fear into you over special occasions so that you walk on eggshells around them. You fawn to their behaviour out of fear of what their behaviour has been like in the past. However, they will guilt trip you into taking responsibility for their behaviour, so that they don't have to take responsibility for their behaviour. And they're going to devalue you so that you don't feel important, so that you feel less than. So it's easier for them to manipulate you into the self-doubt of blaming yourself for their behaviour, which they are solely responsible for. Yes, things happen to us. We are responsible for our behaviour, and when we don't like our behaviour, we are the ones that have to change it for ourselves. We can't change it for other people, and other people can't change it for us. We are the ones that have to action things to make life work for us. So a narcissist will devalue us to make us feel like we don't fit in, to isolate us, and there's nothing more powerful than isolating someone around special occasions. A narcissist devalues us so that we question ourselves, so that we question our emotional responses to their actions rather than questioning their actions. They devalue us to cause that instability, to cause that stress, to cause that fear. They devalue us so that we doubt ourselves, so that we blame ourselves. They devalue us because the narcissist seeks a reason to punish us for their own inner unhappiness, because they're envious of other people celebrating special events, because they're envious that the attention isn't on themselves, because they're envious that they're not the reason why other people are happy, because they're envious of the things you are doing within your life. So they seek a reason to devalue you so that you lose your inner happiness and they further their control over you. A narcissist devalues during special occasions by giving you the silent treatment, by blame shifting everything onto you, by breadcrumbing you with false hope of what could be, to then fail to deliver on that. And then when they come back for the hoover, they're going to come along with those false promises to breadcrumb you into giving you that false hope of what could be that will never be. They will invalidate people on special occasions. They will intimidate people on special occasions. They will triangulate on special occasions. They will project all their faults out onto others. They will find a scapegoat to blame for their behaviour, and they will discard. Once a narcissist has devalued you, they might then take it one step further and discard you, because to the narcissist, once they've devalued you, once you're feeling less than, they no longer have a need for you. They're not getting the attention they want from you. So in order to punish you, they're going to discard you around special occasions in some of the cruelest and most calculated ways to bring you crashing down so that the narcissist can feel better about themselves. A lot will have another source of supply lined up just to rub salt in your wounds, to cause you pain, to cause you stress, to cause you fear, which is going to then cause you that anxiety, which is then going to stress you out. It's going to hurt you. And a narcissist will rationalize within their own mind why they are doing this to you by blaming you, by thinking within their own mind that they need to punish you. And they're punishing you because of who they are as a person. It's nothing you've done, it's who they are as a person, and they're not the kinds of people you want to be around, especially during special events and special occasions and holidays, because they are going to bring everybody crashing down to feel better about themselves. A narcissist requires excessive attention. So if things aren't going their way, if they're not getting what they wanted, if they're not being the one that's in charge of everybody else's happiness, they will discard. Narcissists are preoccupied with their ideal, with their fantasies, and they are just that, fantasies. They are unachievable goals because they expect perfection from you, while they themselves believe they are perfect, because any mistakes they make, that's your fault. Therefore, they see you as less than, they devalue you, they discard you, and they are then on that chase to find the perfection that they're not going to find, because as soon as the new doesn't please them, they're going to devalue the new, then they're going to discard the new, and more often than not, they will come back to you. The final discard comes from you. Narcissists discard around special occasions because they feel like their needs aren't being met, and it doesn't matter what you do for them. What works one week will not work the next. It is solely their responsibility, their behaviour, their thoughts, their feelings, and they go all out to manipulate yours because they are so out of touch with their own. They are so out of control within their own feelings that they want to manipulate your emotions to serve them. And one way they do this is during special occasions, because they're not happy within themselves. They're going to go all out to bring everyone else crashing down to feel better about themselves, although they never do feel better about themselves, because somewhere in their subconscious they know, even if they don't consciously recognise what they're doing, because to escape any feelings of shame, they pass the blame. Because they pass the blame, they don't take responsibility. Because they don't take responsibility, they don't change. They repeat the same cycle, hurting those around them. A narcissist can just discard special occasions because they're bored. Because they're bored within their own lives. Because they're not getting their own way. Because they're not getting their needs met. So they seek to get their own way by punishing others for not giving them what they wanted, to try and train people into working harder to please themselves. So what can you do? If they're devaluing you, you need to create a safe distance, even if that's just a safe emotional distance from them. If they've discarded you, keep that safe distance from them. Observe their pattern of behaviour. Recognise what they're doing. Recognise it says everything about who they are as a person and nothing about who you are as a person. Work on those anxiety triggers. Find something that relieves your stress. Create new routines. Create new hobbies. Find things that give you pleasure. Find things that you enjoy doing. Create how that occasion is going to go for you. Vision within your mind how you would like the day to go for you, and create that day for you. Find a reason why you need to get out of bed and why you need to celebrate whatever occasion it is for you. Create the day that you would like, that is achievable within your mind, so that you can recognise that you've achieved it. Create those new routines. Give something back. Help somebody out. When we help others out, it does make ourselves feel better. Don't help a narcissist out because they're just going to take advantage. Leave the narcissist to it and go and find those who need help and support, who are willing to accept it without destroying you for it. A narcissist will claim they want support and then they'll destroy you for trying to help them. Creating those new memories and connecting good emotions with those new memories, so that next year when it's the same special occasion, you have good memories to look back on and not the negative ones that a narcissist will deliver for you. Remember when they come back who they are and the pain they cause you, and leave them to go and live their life while you go and live yours. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please add those into the comments. If you are looking for further information on understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have an online guide available, and the Teachable link is in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the description. Go out there, create the special occasion that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing one. Bye.